Good morning, traders. Michael Sabo here with RJO Futures here on Monday morning, July 16th. Bringing you some commentary here in the energy markets. Let's start off here, August crude oil, 87.32, firmer day here. Doing a little bit of a recap there on Friday's action there. Saw a nice breakout there after some periods of consolidation. Saw a real strong breakout here. And it's holding a bit firmer here this morning, bit of two-sided action. Brent also firmer here, a 103.25. Give me a call. You want to talk about that Brent WTI spread? I talk about that a lot. There's some great trading opportunities there. So give me a buzz. We can go over that. Taking a look at some of the complex here. Nat gas around 282.10, off a little bit, off about 5 to 6 cents there. So that's down about almost 2% on the day. But the complex is firmer here. RBOB around 283.80. That's up about 225, and the heat around 281.19. That's up around 237. So certainly firmer tone there in the complex here. Looking at the fundamentals, as I mentioned there, Friday's action there was a strong day. We saw a nice breakout there after several sessions of consolidation. Some of the reasons for that, there has been some talk, or at least threat, coming through that, Iran has been talking about potentially blocking oil export flow through the Strait of Hormuz. So we'll really see, I think that's, at this point, obviously all talk, but it is being somewhat supportive here to the market. I mean, generally, you really look at the market, the overall fundamentals in there, and we really have, good supply out there in the market, and demand is somewhat questionable. I think the demand, though, is still firm enough to help support somewhat higher prices, but nonetheless, I mean, the supply picture out there does look good, so that, that's going to, I think, mute any, strong, substantial rallies in the market. Nonetheless, though, I'm still, on a technical side, I'm still targeting that 88 to 92 area. I think we're going to hit up into that, 90. I think, and I'm looking for a 90 print. Not today, obviously, but I do think that's where the market is probably heading. You look at here today's high, 87.52. Friday's high, we're at 87.61, so there's a little bit of resistance there. My opinion is that I think, short sellers are kind of selling into that here. There's probably a lot of buy stops sitting above that market, and, we start breaking, there's probably going to be some momentum. And I think once we start moving here a little bit, the next target could be that 90 area. As long as we see outside markets remain somewhat stable, you look at the overall macro tone, it's been very mixed. With some good information occasionally coming out, and then even though some bad information that's come out, for example, like out of China, the data hasn't been that strong, but what it does is it kind of reinforces the idea of additional stimulus, which thereby helps kind of get the market excited again. So a lot of different underlying things that are happening in the market. Nonetheless, crude oil has been a great market to trade. There's been a lot of action, on both sides of the market there. So whether you're a bull or a bear, give me a call and I can talk with you about how to get positioned in there, talk about key support resistance levels. We can go over some of the technicals in the market and, and how you can potentially take advantage of that. The number to the trade desk is 800-367-7290. And of course, remember that, futures trading does involve a substantial risk. It may not be suitable for all investors. Good luck and good trading.